we are going to discuss once again your chapter number 1, that is reproduction in organism. And here we are going to discuss a kind of speed revision. Chapter तो पूरा आप सभी ने पढ़ लिया, right? Okay, before this we people have completed with your chapter number 9 strategies हमने देखी थी. I hope आप सभी ने वो वीडियो देख लिए है, right? So in this video I am going to give speed revision of chapter number 1. In next video we are going to discuss neat topics of chapter number 1. ठीक है? So let's get started. सबसे पहले हमने definition पढ़ी थी life span की. What we people have understood definition of lifespan, right? Which you people already know. Lifespan क्या होता है? It's a period from birth to natural death. Simple as that, right? Lifespan is nothing but period from birth to natural death. Okay? Focus on this word natural. I am not using the term accidental death, right? So जो भी period होता है birth से लेकर natural death तक, that is called as your life span. ठीक है? ये definition हमने पढ़ी थी. Then we have started with your reproduction, right? Second, we have started with your reproduction. Okay? Who will define me the term reproduction? Yes. What is the meaning of reproduction? Reproduction, I can say, is a biological process. Yes or no? Reproduction is a biological process in which organisms give birth to young ones which are similar to themselves. Yes or no? Yes. What is the purpose of reproduction? The purpose of reproduction is very simple: to maintain continuity of generation, continuity of species, जनरेशन आफ्टर जनरेशन. तो ये हम सभी ने देखा था रिप्रोडक्शन के बारे में. ओके, कैन आई से रिप्रोडक्शन एज ए डिफाइनिंग फीचर? क्लास 11 में आप सभी ने पढ़ा. हम इसको डिफाइनिंग फीचर ऑफ लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म बोल सकते हैं क्या? नहीं बोल सकते. व्हाट इज द रीजन फॉर द सेम? वी आर हैविंग सम एक्सेप्शनल केसेस लाइक वी आर हैविंग म्यूल, we are having your worker bees, right? We are having your human infertile couple. ये सारे के सारे living है, but they do not undergo a process called as reproduction, and hence we cannot say it as a defining feature. Okay, but it is of course a biological process which is exhibited by living organism only. So once again, what is the definition of reproduction? It's a process where organism produces offsprings of their same kind, to maintain continuity of species, generation after generation. ठीक है? Now we have seen types of reproduction. ठीक है? The type of reproduction are broadly divided into two. आप सभी को पता है. Number 1 is your asexual reproduction, and second one says your sexual reproduction. We people have seen the difference between two. हमने difference देखे थे, right? So first, if we are talking about your asexual reproduction, then it involves single parent. Okay, यहाँ पे there is involvement of single parent, right? So it is also called as uniparental type of reproduction. ठीक है? And if you are talking about sexual reproduction, तो यहाँ पे compulsorily 2 parents involved होते हैं, and thus it is called as your biparental. इसको क्या बोले? Biparental type of reproduction. Okay, if we are looking at asexual reproduction, यहाँ पे there is no formation of gametes, whereas here there is formation of gametes. So here what I can say, no gametogenesis, and here gametogenesis takes place. अच्छा भाई यहाँ पे gametes नहीं बने तो fusion होगा? Of course no. There is no syngamy, there is no fertilization, whereas in this case there occurs syngamy. Okay, there occurs fertilization. Simple as that. One most important difference between the two. Asexual reproduction में जो offsprings produce होते हैं, they are identical to that of parents. Okay, and thus they are called as clones. ये आपके एनसीईआरटी बुक में दिया गया है. Okay, these are called as clones. Why they are called as clone? Because they receives genetic material from single parent. So the genetic makeup will be identical, same to same, ditto to that of their parents, and thus the offsprings are called as clones. इसको क्या कहा जाता है? Clones कहा जाता है. Whereas if we are talking about sexual reproduction, ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे आप अपना ही एग्जाम्पल ले लो, आप अपना ही एग्जाम्पल ले लो. वी आर नॉट लुकिंग सेम एज दैट ऑफ आवर पेरेंट्स, यस और नो, वी एग्जिबिट सम काइंड ऑफ वेरिएशन. तो यहाँ पे क्लोन्स बनते हैं, यहाँ पे जो ऑफस्प्रिंग्स होते हैं दे एग्जिबिट्स वेरिएशन, they exhibits variation, and variation is most important for evolution. Variation is most important for evolution. Okay, it helps species to survive in, you can say, a bad environment. Am I clear? So this is a kind difference between your asexual and sexual reproduction. Okay, then we have started with your asexual reproduction. What we have started with your asexual reproduction. Okay, in asexual reproduction मैंने आपको बोल दिया जो ऑफस्प्रिंग्स प्रोड्यूस होते हैं उसको कहते हैं हम क्लोन्स. They are called as clones. We people have understood types of asexual reproduction. ठीक है, टाइप्स हमने पढ़े थे, जैसे कि number 1 over here I am writing is your, rather I should write, okay, binary fission. Okay, what I am writing over here, binary fission, where cell divides to form two new organism. इसको कहा जाता है binary fission, and this is exhibited by most of our unicellular organisms, like you can say monerans and protista. Monerans and protista. Okay, तो आप बोल सकते हो कि in unicellular organism cell division is itself a mode of reproduction. ठीक है, then what we people have understood ये binary fission, simple as that. If I am talking about fission now, then this fission is divided into binary fission, and you can say it as your multiple fission. Okay, forget this term now. If you are talking about fission, एक के दो या एक के ज्यादा, they are respectively called as binary fission and multiple fission. फिर हमने देखा था this binary fission depending on कौन से प्लेन से वो डिवाइड हो रहा है is further classified into, you can say, simple binary fission, ठीक है, your longitudinal binary fission and your transverse binary fission. ये हमने पढ़ा था. If you are talking about your simple binary fission, तो इसके एग्जाम्पल में क्या आता है? क्या आता है? Amoeba, right? If you are talking about your transverse binary fission, sleeper shape organism, that is our paramecium. Okay, and if you are talking about your longitudinal binary fission, तो इसके अंदर आती है आपकी यूग्लिना. यूग्लिना क्या है? प्रोटिस्ट है. ठीक है, ओके, सो दिस इज योर बाइनरी फिशन वेयर एक के दो होते हैं, एक के ज्यादा हुए तो बोलो मल्टीपल फिशन. इसके एग्जाम्पल में भी आपकी अमीबा आ सकती है. एंड do not forget our malarial parasite, that is your plasmodium. That is your plasmodium. It also multiplies by multiple fission. ठीक है, तो ये हमने देखा first one which is given in our NCERT, right? That is your binary fission. Okay, that is your binary fission, and according to your NCERT you people have to memorize example, that is monerans and protista. Monerans and protista जो कि unicellular organisms होते हैं. Second mode of asexual reproduction, you can say it as budding. अब budding क्या है आप सबको पता है. There will be formation of small pod. It's a kind of outgrowth which develops on parental organism. This pod grows, matures, and finally detaches from their parental organism and lives as an individual organism. Simple as that, right? And इसके example में आपको लिखना है क्या आएगा इसका example? आपकी yeast है ना, unicellular fungus. And one more, if I want to write over here, then comes your hydra. ठीक है, then comes your hydra. Okay, then third हो गया आपका बाइनरी फिशन, देन हो गया आपका बडिंग. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस वी पीपल हैविंग फ्रेगमेंटेशन, वी पीपल आर हैविंग योर रीजनरेशन. रीजनरेशन का एग्जांपल क्लास 11 में आप सभी ने पढ़ा. एंड व्हाट इज दैट? दैट इज योर प्लेनेरिया. That is your planaria. Most important example over here, I am writing regeneration is exhibited by planaria. ठीक है, this is very important, fit in your mind. Okay, then fragmentation बोला मैंने, regeneration बोला. Apart from this, most important one, there are some algae and fungus who reproduces asexually by means of spore formation. By means of spore formation. To be more specific, ये जो spores most commonly फाइंड किया गया है वो है आपका ज़ूस्पोर. ठीक है, ज़ूस्पोर कैसा होता है? मोटाइल होता है. ये लो मैंने ड्रॉ कर दिया. ये जो है वो क्या है? फ्लैजेला. This is your flagella which plays an important role in locomotion. ठीक है, तो this are kind of asexual reproduction. अभी plants को नहीं भूलना चाहिए हमको, right? Asexual reproduction in plants is called as, बोलो क्या क्या बोलते हैं हम इसको? Yes, vegetative propagation. It is called as vegetative propagation. And vegetative propagation, if you are talking about it, occurs by means of your roots. It can be by means of your stem, ठीक है, or even it can be by means of your leaves. Okay, so several example if I want to plot over here, then you people are familiar with rhizome. जिंजर खाया है ना, rhizome है. You people are familiar with your stem tuber. Yes, potato भी खाया होगा आपने. Rhizome, tubers, bulb भी खाया है, right? Garlic you can say, garlic and onion you can see over here. Okay, तो ये हो गया rhizome, tuber, bulb. ठीक है, कॉम भी आप सबने खाया है ना. 11 आपने करी होगी, तो उसमें वो सूरन खाते हो आप, वो क्या है? Is nothing but your कॉम. One such example if I want to plot over here is your amorphophilus. क्या एग्जाम्पल है? एमोर्फोफाइलस. ठीक है, अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस वी आर हैविंग योर रनर्स, वी आर हैविंग योर सकर्स, वी आर हैविंग योर स्टोलॉन्स, वी आर हैविंग योर ऑफसेट एक्सेट्रा. एंड ऑफ थिंकिंग कैपेसिटी एक्सेट्रा. एम आई क्लियर? दिस ऑल आर कॉल्ड एज इंपॉर्टेंट चीजें, राइट, फॉर योर नीट एग्जामिनेशन. दे आर कॉल्ड एज वेजिटेटिव प्रोपेग्यूल्स. इस सबको क्या बोला जाता है? वेजिटेटिव प्रोपेग्यूल्स. बाय मींस ऑफ विच propagation, asexual reproduction takes place. ठीक है, तो दिस इज योर वेजिटेटिव प्रोपगेशन. आपकी बुक में जो एग्जाम्पल दिए गए हैं इज पोटैटो, आई ऑफ पोटैटो. ठीक है, एंड सेकेंड एग्जाम्पल इज मेंशन्ड इज ऑफ योर ब्रायोफाइलम. ब्रायोफाइलम क्या है? प्लांट इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट, उसके जो लीफ होते हैं. सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ आई वांट टू ड्रॉ ओवर हियर, मान लीजिए ये आपका ब्रायोफाइलम का लीफ है. ऐसा दिख नहीं रहा, लेकिन मान लीजिए दिस इज योर ब्रायोफाइलम लीफ, राइट. उसकी जो मार्जिन होती है वहां पे होते हैं बर्ड होते हैं. Okay, when this bryophyllum leaf fall down, right, when it gets moist environment, moist soil, ये जो bird होते हैं have capability of producing new organism, वो नया bryophyllum बना सकते हैं. ठीक है, तो ये brief introduction of your asexual reproduction which is there in our NCERT textbook. So now we are going to start with your sexual reproduction. Once again, what is sexual reproduction? It involves formation of your male as well as female gamete. ठीक है? Okay. Now if you are talking about sexual reproduction, by birth itself it's going to start. Of course, no. Every organism have to reach certain stage of growth and maturity before they reproduce sexually. Once again, मैंने आपको क्या बोला? Each and every organism have to reach certain stage of growth and maturity before they reproduce sexually. And वो जो phase होता है, that phase is called as juvenile phase. ठीक है? So if we are talking about life cycle of organism, okay, life cycle of organism, then it is basically broadly divided into two categories. Number one is called as your juvenile phase. Number one is called as your juvenile phase, where organism grows, organism matures. ठीक है, उसको बोला जाता है juvenile phase. In plants, this phase is called as vegetative phase. Important चीज है, ये आप सबको याद रखनी है. ठीक है, sorry, in plants it is said as your vegetative phase. ठीक है, okay, after reaching that particular age, right, every organism starts to reproduce sexually, and that phase is called as your reproductive phase. वो phase को क्या कहा जाता है? Reproductive phase. Simple सी बात है. Okay, now if you are focusing on plants, if we are focusing on plants, ठीक है, when you can say, आप कब बोल सकते हो कि ये plant is ready for sexual reproduction? What is the answer for this question? Yes, the answer is very simple. When plant starts to produce flowers. When plant starts to produce flower, okay, this is indication of sexual stage, reproductive stage. ठीक है, तो in plants, right, this is the main one, right, that ensures, you can say, that plant is ready for sexual reproduction. Simple as that. Okay, now there are some unusual phenomenon exhibited by certain plants. ये आप सबको याद रखना है. मुझे पता है आप सबको याद तो होगा ही, right? Number one is your bamboo. What is unusual phenomenon exhibited by bamboo? This bamboo flowers only once. Bamboo जो होता है, it flowers only once in their lifetime. That too after 50 to 100 years. So ये आपको अच्छे से याद रखना है. Bamboo flower only once after 50 to 100 years. Okay. One more is that of our नीला कुरेंजी. ठीक है, नंबर वन. सेकेंड वन इज ऑफ योर नीला कुरेंजी, जिसको आप बोल सकते हो स्ट्रोबिलेंथस कुंथियाना. आई एम नॉट राइटिंग ओवर हियर, आप सबको पता है नीला कुरेंजी, साइंटिफिक नेम स्ट्रोबिलेंथस कुंथियाना. एंड दिस फ्लावर्स once every 12 years. Okay, so this two you people have to memorize. Bamboo flowers only once. Nila kurenji, that is your Strobilanthus kunthiana, flower once every 12 years. तो ये तो बात करी हमने किसकी? Plants की, right? Now if we are talking about animals, if we are talking about animals, right, then if specifically if we are talking about females of placental mammals, ठीक है, what I have told you, females of placental mammals, ठीक है, these females exhibit cyclic changes in activities of ovaries, accessory ducts, as well as hormone. Okay, ये जो चेंज है इन नॉन प्राइमेट, ये जो चेंज है, ये जो साइक्लिक चेंज है इन नॉन प्राइमेट्स. ठीक है, नॉन प्राइमेट्स मतलब इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट योर काउ, ओके, योर रैट, शीप, डॉग, एक्सेट्रा, this cyclic change is called as your oostrous cycle. इसको क्या कहा जाता है? oostrous cycle कहा जाता है. Whereas if we are talking about primates, then such cyclic change is called as your menstrual cycle. ठीक है, ये जो चेंज है इसको कहा जाता है मेंस्ट्रुअल साइकिल. सो ये दोनों नॉन प्राइमेट्स एंड प्राइमेट्स, दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. नॉन प्राइमेट्स को कहा जाता है ऊस्ट्रस साइकिल एंड प्राइमेट्स को कहा जाता है मेंस्ट्रुअल साइकिल. ठीक है. नाउ इफ वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट इवेंट्स ऑफ सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन, if we are talking about events of sexual reproduction, it is basically divided into three. आप सबको पता है, it is basically divided into three, right? Number one, you can say it as a pre-fertilization event. Second one is your fertilization, and third one you can say it as your पोस्ट फर्टिलाइजेशन इवेंट. आप सबको पता है. सो फर्स्ट इफ वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट योर प्री फर्टिलाइजेशन इवेंट, राइट, प्री फर्टिलाइजेशन इवेंट. ओके, दिस प्री फर्टिलाइजेशन इवेंट इज फर्दर डिवाइडेड इनटू टू कैटेगरीज, राइट. नंबर वन सेज गैमेटोजेनेसिस एंड नंबर टू सेज गैमेट ट्रांसफर. पहला क्या बोला मैंने आप सबको? Gametogenesis मतलब there will be formation of gametes. Second one is your gamete transfer. ठीक है. So here we are discussing first gametogenesis. Gametogenesis, as I told you, that it is formation of male gamete and female gamete. Okay. In a lower organism, there is no difference between this male gametes and female gametes. Both looks similar. Say for example, if you are talking about several algae, ये जो दो gametes है, male gamete and female gamete, ठीक है, they are identical and such gametes are called as your homogamete. इसको क्या बोलते हैं बच्चा जी? होमोगैमेट बोलते हैं. Whereas in most of organism who reproduces sexually, both male and female gametes are different. They are not identical. So if they are not identical, ठीक है, then they are called as, ये होमो है तो ये क्या होना चाहिए? हेटेरोगैमेट. Simple as that. Mostly in male gamete is called as your sperm, or it is also called as your anthrozoids. Okay. And female gamete is called as your ovum बोल सकते हो, or it is also said as your egg. Okay. So male is equal to sperm or anthrozoid, female is equal to egg or ovum. Okay. फिर इसके अंदर हमने डिस्कस करा था sexuality of organism. So if we are talking about several plants if we are talking about have both male as well as female reproductive part, and such plant is called as bisexual plant. Okay, तो यूनिसेक्सुअल प्लांट क्या होगा? यूनिसेक्सुअल प्लांट्स में मेल एंड फीमेल पार्ट्स जो होंगे वो अलग प्लांट में प्रेजेंट होंगे. सिंपल एज दैट. अगर दोनों एक में प्रेजेंट है तो बाइसेक्सुअल प्लांट. ओके, दोनों डिफरेंट प्लांट्स में प्रेजेंट है तो यूनिसेक्सुअल प्लांट. सिंपल एज दैट. ओके, नाउ इफ वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द सेम टर्म इन केस ऑफ योर फंगस एंड प्लांट. In case of your fungus and plant, the term homothallic or monoecious represents bisexuality. क्या represent करती है वो? Bisexuality. Whereas the term heterothallic or dioecious represents unisexuality. Please do not confuse in this homothallic, monoecious, your bisexual condition. ठीक है. Heterothallic, that is your dioecious, is your unisexual condition. Simple as that. Okay. So this is sexuality in organism. Okay, if you're talking about certain organism like earthworm, leech, you can say, right, earthworm, leech, and many more organism in which both structures, both male and female structures are present in same individual, then such organisms are called as hermaphrodite. क्या बोला जाता है? hermaphrodite. This is important terminology. What is hermaphrodite? In several animals, your male and female reproductive parts are present within same individual. Such organisms are called as hermaphrodite. इसके एग्जाम्पल आप सबको याद रखने हैं. Very important it is. Earthworm, leech. Okay. So this is your hermaphrodite. सिंपल सी बात है. तो ये हो गई आपने, ये पढ़ी आपने sexuality in organism. Now let's talk about cell division during gamete formation. Cell division during gamete formation. एक चीज जो आप सबको फिट रखनी है, gametes are always haploid. Gametes are always haploid whether organism is diploid or haploid. Gametes तो भाई haploid ही होंगे. Simple as that. So if we are taking our own example, then we are diploid organism. We are having two sets of chromosome. Yes or no? Yes. Yes, we are having two sets of chromosome. So I am writing over here 2n. अब मैंने आपको बोला ये गैमेट्स कैसे होंगे, हैप्लॉइड ही होंगे. अब बच्चा आप सभी ने पढ़ी है सेल डिवीजन. दो तरह की सेल डिवीजन होती है. नंबर 1 इज योर माइटोसिस एंड सेकेंड वन इज योर मियोसिस. व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन टू? माइटोसिस इक्वेशनल डिवीजन है एंड मियोसिस रिडक्शनल डिवीजन है. माइटोसिस में नंबर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम रिमेन्स सेम. मियोसिस में नंबर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम रिड्यूसेस टू हाफ. ओके, तो आप मुझे बताओ यहाँ पे कौन सा डिवीजन होना चाहिए, माइटोसिस या मियोसिस? यस, it will be your meiosis. Simple as that. Okay, so अगर organism diploid है तो वो meiosis करके gametes बनाएगा. अब आप मुझे बताओ, if organism is haploid, मैंने बोला है gametes कैसे होंगे, haploid ही होंगे, तो यहाँ पे कौन सा डिवीजन आएगा? Equational division. That is your mitosis. That is your mitosis. ठीक है, तो आप सबको पता चल गया होगा. What is this? Gametogenesis, sexuality of organism. We have understood cell division during gamete formation. We people have understood. And yes, please read definition of meiocytes, which is given in our NCERT textbook. Meiocytes, bold word में लिखा है वो. Okay, so ये हो गया आपका first, that is your gametogenesis. ठीक है, I hope you understood it well. सेकेंड आया आपका गैमेट ट्रांसफर. अच्छा भाई, गैमेट्स बन गए, मेल गैमेट, फीमेल गैमेट रेडी है बनके. अब सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन है तो फ्यूजन तो होना चाहिए. फ्यूजन कब होगा? जब गैमेट्स ट्रांसफर होंगे. जब गैमेट्स ट्रांसफर होंगे, राइट? सो सेकेंड वन इज योर गैमेट ट्रांसफर. इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस गैमेट ट्रांसफर, देन इन लोअर प्लांट्स लाइक algae, your bryophytes and pteridophytes, water is the medium for transfer of gamete. Remember this thing, algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes is equal to water. Is equal to water. Water है medium for gamete transfer. But whereas if we are talking about higher plants, say for example your flowering plants, that are your angiosperm, a term which we are going to use is pollination. In chapter number 2, we people have understood this in detail. What is pollination? Is nothing but transfer of pollen from anther to stigma of carpel, and this occurs by means of our biotic as well as abiotic factor. Abiotic factor जैसे कि wind, water, and biotic factor are our, you can say it as your insects, right? Bees, animals, birds, etc. and many more. Okay, so ये हो गया आपका gamete transfer. तो first event we people have completed. Second one comes your fertilization. Fertilization आप बड़े प्रेम से बोल सकते हो सिंगैमी. सिंगैमी का मतलब होता है फ्यूजन. सिंगैमी का मतलब क्या होता है? फ्यूजन. किसका फ्यूजन करवाना है? यहाँ पे क्या बनाया हमने? फ्यूजन ऑफ मेल एंड फीमेल gametes. Okay, that is called as your fertilization. That is called as your fertilization. इसको आप बोलो सिंगेम भी बोल सकते हो. अब भाई देखो ये जो फ्यूजन बाहर हो रहा है या अंदर हो रहा है, it is classified into two categories. Number one says अगर बाहर तो एक्सटर्नल फर्टिलाइजेशन, मतलब ये फ्यूजन बॉडी के बाहर हो रहा है. से इन केस ऑफ योर फिशेस, okay, say in case of your amphibians, okay, this fertilization occurs outside. तो इसको आप बोलो external fertilization. If it occurs inside, then it is called as internal fertilization. Humans में कैसा fertilization है, external या internal? It is internal fertilization. सिंगेमी होती है बॉडी के अंदर. टू बी मोर स्पेसिफिक कहाँ पे होती है, आप सबने ह्यूमन रिप्रोडक्शन तो पढ़ी है. थिंक एंड आंसर, राइट. सो ये हो गया आपका फर्टिलाइजेशन, एक्सटर्नल फर्टिलाइजेशन एंड इंटरनल फर्टिलाइजेशन. बात खत्म. थर्ड इवेंट दैट कम इज योर पोस्ट फर्टिलाइजेशन इवेंट. ओके, फ्यूजन हो गया. Now there will be formation of zygote, unicellular cell, that is called as your zygote. Okay, and one important line which is there in our NCERT textbook says that this zygote is vital link. Zygote is vital link that ensures continuity of species generation after generation. ठीक है, so this is important line. Okay, underline कर देना. Zygote is, you can say it as a vital link that ensures continuity of that particular species generation after generation. तो ये हमने बात कर ली zygote की. ठीक है, followed by this there will be formation of embryo, and this is called as your embryogenesis. What is embryogenesis? Formation of embryo from zygote is called as your embryogenesis. What happens during embryogenesis? देखो बच्चा जी, ये zygote है, right? Zygote undergoes your cell division, followed by it undergoes a process of differentiation. So there occurs cell differentiation. ये दोनों आपको अच्छे से याद रखना है. अगर आपसे कोई पूछे what events occurs in embryogenesis, your answer should be cell division and cell differentiation. ठीक है, to be more specific, यहाँ पे जो cell division होगा वो कैसा होगा आप बताओ मुझे. ये zygote है, say for example this is N, this is N, there will be formation of 2N zygote. ठीक है, अब डिवीजन कैसा होना चाहिए, इक्वेशनल या रिडक्शनल? It must be equational. So your answer will be mitosis. Mitosis होना चाहिए. Okay, so there occurs cell division and cell differentiation. Differentiation का मतलब क्या होता है? Cell differentiates to perform specific function. They differentiate to perform specific function. ठीक है, okay. Now ये मैंने बात करी आपको embryogenesis की. Now what happens in this? Only your organisms are classified into two categories. Number one says your oviparous organism, and second says your viviparous organism. So if we are talking about oviparous organisms like reptiles, birds, ठीक है, they lay fertilized egg covered by calcareous cell. आप सभी ने देखे होंगे अंडे, yes or no? They are nothing but fertilized egg which are covered by that white color portion that is our calcareous cell. And in contrast, if we are talking about your viviparous organism like us, the offsprings are present inside a female's body. Inside female's body, they grow there. Once they mature, these offsprings are delivered out. Offsprings are delivered out. तो ये difference होता है oviparous में and viviparous में. And last thing we people have understood, post fertilization events in plants. Again ये मेरा favorite topic है and it is very important one. फर्टिलाइजेशन हो गया, उसके बाद क्या क्या चीज होती है फ्लावर्स में? सेपल्स, पेटल्स, स्टाइल which are present are going to fall down. Ovule gets converted into your seed and ovary gets converted into your fruit wall, जिसको आप पेरिकार्प बोल सकते हो. Can you say me names of some fruits or vegetables in which sepals are present? What is the answer for the same? Answer will be your tomato, right? Your strawberry, brinjal, वो जो green color portion होता है, that is nothing but sepal. Okay, so this is your chapter number 1. I hope you understood it well once again. Thank you very much.